What's up? What's up? What's up? This your boy Simple Wednesday here again with Sound Off Saturdays. Today we have Chenzira coming out of Toronto, Ontario. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, and you?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. I'm blessed to be here, appreciating life one day at a time. That's all we
Mm-hmm.
can do during these trying times, you know?
Exactly.
All right. So
That's be positive.
gotta be positive. That's what you
Yeah.
gotta do. I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, you gotta stay positive. So before we get started today, let's go ahead and get a little introduction out of this. Tell us who you are and what's up. What's up about you?
Okay, so my name is Chenzira. I'm 21 years old. I'm a singer-songwriter from Toronto, Ontario. I like R&B, gospel, and I just started my official career in February when I put out my first single. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
okay. So how long had you been kind of making music before you kind of officially went, with this single in February?
Okay, so I want to say I've been writing for a long time, like since a kid, but like obviously there was really nothing to write about because I wasn't experiencing anything. So I
Right?
want to say when I turned about like 18, I started to take it more serious. I started to have more experience with different things and I was able to write about stuff. So I want to say from 8 years old, but seriously 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously, 18.
Yeah.
So that's good though. We all go through those life experiences, right? They kind of
Exactly.
give us this like whole um, this spectrum on how things are going to go or what happened to us during this stage of life, and we just kind of come up with the best we can.
Exactly.
But was so better was your first single, correct?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
not the first song I've written, but it's the first
it was
thing
the
I've.
first thing you really put out there.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so if it's not the first thing you written, it's the first thing you recorded as well.
Yes, the first thing I recorded.
Okay. Have you recorded anything else besides the two singles you have right now?
Yes, actually, I should be having something coming out soon, and like
Okay.
I'm just always
Save
writing.
that. Save that for us. Save that for us. We're gonna get there too, though later. Save that
Okay,
for us. We're gonna get there to it. Okay.
okay. So, sorry.
No, you fine.
Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Um, can you just repeat the question again?
No. I was asking anything. Have you recorded anything?
Yeah. So I have
Besides the two
recorded.
singles. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I have.
Okay. So that means you're always working then, right?
Exactly. Well,
Uh,
it's summertime too. It's quarantine, so it's
That's
all
a lot
lots
on
of
our
time.
mind. Like
Exactly. You're
I've said it.
inside.
I've
There's a
said
lot
it
to
time
think
after
about.
time.
Sorry.
I said it time after time. This is the land of the creators right now. Every creator, every artist, everybody's doing something with this time, and
Exactly.
and I'm glad it's artists like you that can take value in this time and put out really good content, and
Mm-hmm.
and it bless our ears.
Thank you.
So, going into a little bit more about you, what artists influence your style and passion that you have now for music or growing up as a kid?
So like I wouldn't say she directly influenced my style, but like definitely my passion. I want to say Mariah Carey. So like as a kid, I would hear her song. I remember We Belong Together and we would all sing it as a family because it was just fun. It was just a good song. So like when the high note will come, I would always sing it and then from then I'm just like maybe I could do a little bit something. So I want to say Mariah Carey, like she really sparked the passion of like just singing and just the art of it and everything like that, and also just like things I listen to daily. I feel like that's what my style comes from. So like the Summer Walker, SZA, things like that. Like I'm really a R&B fanatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since you're R&B fanatic, I guess the Emancipation of Me was a really good album actually.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
I cannot knock that album. It's a really good album.
Yes, it
Um,
is.
so kind of, I guess I don't know how you would rank your top five R&B artists of all time. Um,
Of all
Female
time.
ladies first and males if you want to do that too. But kind of just give me your top five R&B. Since we're doing it for the ladies, let's do it for the ladies. Top five
Does
R&B.
it have to be in order though?
No order, no order.
Okay.
Just throw
Okay.
five names in there, and we'll
Okay.
we'll stir
Okay.
the pot later. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm 20, so if we're going back maybe 2 decades, I'm gonna say Mariah Carey for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Beyonce.
Okay.
And then some from today, I'm gonna say Summer Walker, SZA, and Janae Aiko.
Okay. Okay.
Those are my 5. A little from before, a little from now.
Okay.
And for males, that's hard. Okay, Usher,
Usher.
for sure. Usher. Oh, I can't think of any males right now.
You can. You can. It's just
Um,
spot, you know.
what's his name? Usher. I like Brian McKnight.
Okay.
I
Okay.
like
There you go.
Babyface. Yes, I like Babyface. Why is it so hard for males? I feel like I listen to women more, but who
Two
else?
more. You got two more.
2 more. Hmm. Ah, I can't think of any right now. Can we come back or?
Oh, it's okay. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe Chris Brown can fit in eventually.
I wanted to say Chris Brown, but
Yeah, it happens though.
yeah, the small brain fart. Oh my gosh, how can I forget Luther Vandross?
Luther.
Yes, Luther. Yes, Luther.
See,
And
it all clicks now.
yeah, now it's coming. And and then for someone for today, like in today's time, I'm gonna say Khalid. He's
Okay.
amazing. Yes, he's very
I
good.
like Khalid. I like Khalid. I like
Yeah.
Khalid. I guess I would say in today, not a top 5. He's one of my favorite guys today right now.
Yeah.
Lucky Day is really
Yes.
talented.
Yes. I discovered him on Vivo Discovered.
Oh yeah.
That's how I found him. Yeah.
What was the first song you heard of him?
Roll some more.
Okay.
Roll some
Yeah,
more.
Russell Moore was good.
Yeah.
He's talented. He got a strong voice. You know, he's been
He
on
has
it.
an interesting story too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I seen a video. What his name is David Brown, right? Yeah, he was on American Idol.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I remember
I
that.
think that was going around on Twitter.
Yeah, it did go around Twitter a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know you kind of talked about it a little bit with Mariah Carey, and
Yeah.
when the high note would come around, you would sing along and everything like that. Was that the point you figured out this is what you really wanted to do, or was it another point in your life that you really figured out this is what you're gonna do?
So it was definitely another point in my life
Okay.
because growing up, like I would sing in church and things like that, but I never thought I could take it serious. I never thought it was possible, and I don't know why I thought it was impossible to be a singer. I don't know. I just like I would have a goal. I have 2 lists of goals. So I'd have like realistic goals and unrealistic goals. So on my realistic, I'd be like, okay, I could be a lawyer, I could be a teacher, and then I'd put being like a singer or an actress or anything on my unrealistic. And I don't know why I thought I couldn't do those things. So like I said, like when I started writing more at 18, then I'm like, oh, like, okay, I'm writing, like someone can relate to this. Like I can probably do this seriously. So I want to say it was when I actually started writing at 18, experienced more in life. And 18 is still young, but I experienced a lot more than I would have when I was 8. So
Right,
that's
for
probably
sure.
the time.
But you
Yeah,
know, that's when you kind of figure out who you are. You start to begin to figure out the
exactly.
beginning
You're fresh
stages.
off of
You
high
know,
school.
it's
Yeah.
a long process to figure out who you really are as an individual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That goes on for life. So
Yeah, exactly.
kind of
Definitely.
really get into it. So kind of transitioning into what influenced your style and kind of capping that out and figuring out this is why you really wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
um, all these things mean something to you, right? Your music means something to you, but
Definitely.
I want to know what music does mean to you. What does music mean to you?
For me, it's just like a form of expression. Like, it sounds so cliche, but it's literally a form of expression because I don't know, as a kid and even like just growing up, going through elementary and high school, I feel like people didn't really understand me. They just always thought I was this like straight faced girl and no emotions and like, heartbreaker and stuff. But then it's like when they hear my music, it's like, whoa, like she's emotional and she cries and she has feelings, like, which is why
Right.
I feel like it's the best form of expression for me personally. And for a lot of people, like even just listening to it or writing it, like vice versa, it's just the best form of expression to express like anything.
I
So
definitely, I definitely feel that. I
yeah.
completely understand. Um, as I say in Simple Wednesday, music is the universal language. We
Exactly.
connect with so many people, and time before people heard me say it on the segment. we connect with so many people through music, right?
Yeah.
Or expressing ourselves. You know, that's why I created Simple Wednesdays. It's people out here like you and people out here like me. I'm not the artist. I'm the fan, right?
Yeah.
I really, really adore what you and other artists are able to do, right? To
Mm-hmm.
express your feelings into words or write a song or put together a song that really encapsulates how I feel as well, right?
Yeah,
People
exactly.
so
That's what's
people
so
can do
good.
that, right? And once you figure out that niche that this is where you at, this is what you can do, and this is how you do it. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can reach so many people,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I'm just all about that, kind of just
Yeah.
bringing people together through the universal language of music and growing as an artist and growing as, a consumer of the product or just a fan. Um, so I know we talked earlier about music you're recording and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You say you recorded some other things besides the two singles you have. You recorded some other things besides the two singles you have now.
Yeah.
So is that hint that you're dropping a project or EP for soon?
So what I'm thinking is probably putting out like another single, and then I'll start working on an EP because I'm also a student in September. So, I kind of got to juggle the two.
Yeah, yeah.
But an EP should be coming when it's coming, So that's what's going on right
That's
now.
just what it is, right? Right.
Yeah,
You just got to be on the lookout for all those things.
exactly.
All right, all right. I'm gonna hold you to it, though. I'm gonna
No,
hold
definitely
you
hold
to
me to it. I don't lie.
it. So, we talked about it a little bit earlier,
Mhm.
and can you kind of tell me how your name originated? It's a unique name, and can you kind of just go over that for me? How you came about, earning
Okay, I have like a little story if that's okay.
That's okay. Tell the story. We
Okay.
here to listen.
So originally it was like an Instagram name, right? So like I just had a basic Instagram name, and I'm like, I want something different. I want something unique. So I literally went on Google, and I don't know why I did this, but I searched up like Egyptian names. So I was looking for like C because my real name starts with a C. I'm like, okay, I want something that's similar to my real name, but it's not my real name. And then I came across Chenzira, and then the meaning was like born while traveling. And I'm like, okay, like this is interesting. Like maybe I could do something with this if I decide to become a singer or do something. Like this could be a unique name to use. So I kind of just changed my Instagram name to that in like high school, and then people started calling me that as a nickname, or they thought it was my name, and then that's kind of just how it came about. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can use this if I start making music. So that's just how that came about.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. It's catchy, though,
Yeah.
It's very catchy. I think it sticks with you. Like, I remember when we first got connected and everything like that, finding you was like, it was cake. Because once you see the name, it's there. It's like it's imprinted in your brain forever. It's not getting away. It's a unique name. And I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a key point to you standing out in the future as your career grows.
Yeah.
And you kind of just, make more great impressions on us of your music.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell us where we can find you on social media, things like that to look forward to.
Okay, so my Instagram is Chenzira, so CHEN period ZIRA. And then that's my Twitter as well. My Spotify is also CHEN.ZIRA. And then my Apple Music is just Chenzira. So you can easily find me that way too.
All right. We got everywhere we need to find you to stay up with
Yeah.
the latest. So you said you're dropping a new single. When do you anticipate dropping that single?
Hopefully next month or by the end of this month. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's in the works, but hopefully by the end of this month, I should be able to have something else out. Because I just dropped my single For Your Comfort not too long ago.
Right.
Like,
I like For Your Comfort.
Yes, thank you so much.
It's definitely different than better, though. I think it's an expansion of what you want to do and kind of putting all these pieces together. As you all will kind of hear about this next two records later in the show today, we're going to play them both for you. So you can tally up and let us know which one you like better with better. or for your comfort. Me personally, I'm torn between the two, but I did like Better a lot. When I heard Better,
Yeah.
it was so soothing for me. I actually put it on one of my playlists, and it got a lot of good reviews from it as well.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thanks for coming in today. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I was just gonna say something. A lot of like my peers and stuff, they do like Better as well. But I have to still put out what I liked for myself as well, and what I think.
And that's what about being an artist, though. I think I just had this conversation earlier. That we all go through these. People would call them experimental phases, right? And they're not really experimental phases. It's just finding who you are in music. And
exactly.
Like, people talk about a great example of this is like Tyler the Creator, right? Tyler the Creator was a huge. I mean, his first album, Cherry Bomb, and all these things like that. It was a great album. He wasn't really stepping out, and then he had to step out a little bit into like that lane where he kind of experimented with some things. And Flower Boy was a whole different vibe, but Flower Boy was really dope. And then he steps out a little bit further, and he really produces all his music. He writes all his songs. He performs all his songs and goes into Igor. Igor goes and wins an Album of the Year.
Awards, yep.
Right. So, like, he really found who he was in music. And I wouldn't be surprised if he was to come out and do something different from that next time he drops this album. So, for you, really finding out what you like is going to only help us understand more who you are and what you're capable of,
Yep.
So I'm really looking forward to the growth of you as an artist and individual. I'm here with you all the way. I'm sure as everybody gets a little sound of the day, they'll be sticking with you as well.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
This is Sound Off Saturday here. We're not trying to put nobody on bad music. This is good music here. Good music.
Yeah.
So, they trust me. And thanks for coming in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, always. I like connecting with dope people.